It's time now for a look at in local sports. In sports, the varsity girls softball team will host the Sweet 16 action next Tuesday here at the Bar Circus softball field. It'll be a doubleheader day on Tuesday. They'll take on East Forsyth. First game set for 4 p.m. Second game 30 minutes after game one. If the game is needed, it'll be played on Wednesday. Again, the top 8 teams in each classification punch their ticket to Columbus. So again, this will be a trip to Columbus on the line. Tuesday, Wayne County against East Forsyth. Again, last year, Wayne County finished state runner-up, looking to get back to Columbus this year. Once again, the matchup is set as Wayne County hosting East Forsyth, who swept Eagles Landing Christian. Wayne County swept Southwest DeKalb. So the Sweet 16 matchup is set again. Tuesday is the date. Tuesday of next week, 4 o'clock. We'll have both games for you here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. Pregame at 3:50 on Tuesday. We encourage everyone to come out and support the Lady Jackets as they look to punch their ticket to Columbus, Georgia. Once again, the date set for Tuesday of next week. It's homecoming night here at JC Stadium as the Wayne County Yellow Jackets host the BC Cadets. The tickets are available at Sheffield's today, also available tonight at the gate. At halftime, the homecoming queen, her court will be crowned, and we'll bring you that ceremony live here tonight during the broadcast. Our coverage begins with the Wayne County Coaches Show, which airs at 6:30 p.m. Here's a portion of tonight's show where Coach Morgan is asked what can we expect from the BC Cadets, whose quarterback was injured in last week's loss to Ware County.
I think we'll see a heavy dose of their wing tee stuff. It's kind of, I've watched them for years now being in Savannah. I've watched them in championship games, and when they need to move the ball and when things aren't working for them, they jump into the wing tee stuff. It's kind of like their fail-safe. So I think we'll see a good bit of that. They want to be a spread team. They have a ton of receivers. They want to spread the ball around. I just don't know if they'll be able to do that without their quarterback. So, like I said, you got to prepare for everything, and they do a bunch on offense. You'll see all kinds of spread. You'll see tight end sets. You'll see wing tee. So it's a lot to prepare for, and thank God we're coming off a bye and had some extra time to look at them. But I feel good as a play caller about our scheme and what we're going to do. It's just whether we can execute or not.
Again, defensively, how do you have success against their defense?
Offensively, we're going to add some new wrinkles, and I've been trying to run the ball because I know we're playing really good opponents, and I want to play the possession game and try to limit the time. But I want to see what we can do offensively. So I've kind of pulled the I'm letting them kind of air it out a little bit. I want to see what they can do offensively. I'm going to challenge them to let it all hang out these last 3 weeks and see what we're capable of. And, if that means that we give up more points or hurt our possession, then so be it. But, I just want to, give our guys an opportunity to have success on offense instead of just trying to be 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Hey, once again, those comments, Coach John Moore. You can hear all his comments tonight on the Wayne County Coaches Show. Again, airs at 6:30, leads up to our pregame show from the stadium at 7, then kickoff at 7:30. After the game, Coach Jordan will join us on the postgame show. Again, all that tonight here on Big Dog Country, FM 105.5 FM. Other high school games in the area, Warner Robins will be at New Hampstead in our region, and Ware County will travel to play Perry. Other games, Appling at Tapton, Old Pierce at Crisp, Valdosta over at Richmond Hill, Houston at Coffee, Camden County at Lowndes County, Colquitt's at Tift, Evans at Statesboro, Lakeside Evans at Brunswick, and those some of the other high school games in the area this weekend. The esports team at Wayne County High School defeated Howard High School out of Bibb County by a score of 3-0 yesterday in the 4th week of the season. The Varsity Smash team's esports record is 3-0. Their game record is 12-0. They got a state ranking in the AAA Quad A rankings as 5th in the state. Again, team members are Adam French, Miles Martin, Colton Westbury, Jamin Height, and Asher Monopet. Again, our congratulations to the esports team off to a great start this season in esports in GHSA competition. Major League Baseball playoffs continue. LA Dodgers just went away from a trip to the World Series. They beat up on the Mets last night 10-2. Two teams play again today in New York. First pitch at 5:08. The American League, the Cleveland Guardians got a win over the Yankees 7-5. They play Game 4 tonight at 8:08 in Cleveland. World Series set to begin on Friday, October 25th. Annual Southeast Georgia Turkey Trot 5K walk and run is scheduled for JC Stadium on November the 9th. It'll be the 10th anniversary of the event. Registration will open that morning at 7 a.m. with the race beginning at 8 a.m. Early registration at active.com, or you can contact Miss Judy Beaver at 912-427-1096, extension 729, and the 10th anniversary of the annual Southeast Georgia Turkey Trot and Run. The date, once again, November the 9th at JC Stadium. Week 8 of the college football season begins this weekend. Georgia Tech at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium hosting Notre Dame. That's a 3:30 kickoff. We'll have that game for you on AM 1370. Georgia Southern hosting James Madison this Saturday in Statesboro. That's a 4 p.m. kickoff. We've got a game for you on FM 105.5 FM. Biggest game of the weekend takes place out in Texas as the number 1 Texas Longhorns host the number 5 Georgia Bulldogs. It's a 7:30 ABC kickoff. Again, Texas listed as a field goal favorite. Texas unbeaten. Well, the Dogs have that one loss on the record, losing to Alabama. Dogs and Longhorns Saturday night in Texas. Other games to check out: Alabama takes on Tennessee. Other games: Oklahoma takes on South Carolina. Auburn plays Missouri. Michigan against Illinois. USC plays Maryland. Texas A&M against Mississippi State. Florida and Kentucky battle. Iowa, Michigan State, and Utah takes on TCU. And NFL football, once again, Jacksonville Jaguars will be in London for the second straight Sunday. In fact, the team remained in London after their loss to Chicago. This Sunday, they take on New England. That game kicks off at 9:30 a.m. on AM 1370. Falcons host the Seattle Seahawks. That's a 1 p.m. kickoff. That game on FM 105.5 FM. Last night in Thursday night football, Denver whipped up on the New Orleans Saints. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.